I hurt my finger with that one, dude. Anyway, I got asked to make this video about what I think about the new Guilty Gear thing, whatever, blah 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 blah. I mean, if we can get the good thing out of the way first, like I said, I think Ramlethal looks really cool. You know what I mean? I think she's a very aesthetically pleasing character. I like the big swords, whatever, blah blah blah. I've always thought she looks like a cool character. You know, not a character that I generally would want to play, but you know, aesthetically speaking, I think she looks cool. But whatever. What do I think about all this new shit? What do I think about this girl? Let's see this. First of all, I'm gonna be honest. I was watching the Japanese stream and I was looking at some of the people talking about how cool they think the music is. As watching the Japanese comments go by, but I'm gonna be honest. I think the music is absolute trash in this game. I really, really dislike all the singing songs, dude. I don't know. You know what I mean? I think the Daisuke Shimotori guy, you know what I mean? He's had his chance of brilliance. He's had his moment of brilliance, right? I mean, basically made the game. He made all the music, but I do not dig the music anymore, dude, right? Speaking of the story, before I get into the gameplay, I guess the story is finally going to finish. I mean, the story is trash now. I mean, I don't care. The story is such. Once I saw Soul riding on top of a missile, I'm like, okay, this is. He literally jumped the shark. He jumped. He rode on a missile. You know, I was like, okay, story's over. I guess I'm somewhat interested in how it ends. I'm just ready for it to be over, I guess. Other than that, people were talking about. You know how the UI looks a little bit different. You know, I guess I don't know. It doesn't say counter as much as big as often or something. It's got little tramp stamps here, whatever. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, but let me just get into this. And first of all, like I said, this game is still working how I said it was gonna work, right, dude? Okay. And I think it's ridiculous that this game is not coming out till April 6th or some bullshit. April something I said. Do you realize that means that the game has been being beta tested for a year and a half? People have playing this game. That is too much, dude. That is way too much beta testing for a game. Let the game marinate. Let the game become its own beast, dude. A year and a half of beta test, dude. Christ, man, you remember games were beta tested for like a month or 2 months or something? A year and a half people have been playing this game before it comes out? It's fucking sad, dude. Anyway, let me just show a couple things to show this game is still working how I said it was going to work. Let's look at this. He's going to do his little, like, guard breaky thingy. Right? Boom, he breaks his guard. Let's just look at it. Boom, 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 boom. He breaks his guard. And I'm just showing this shit because this game is so stupid and then, like, it looks like basically you recover just in time to block, whatever it is, right? I'm just saying this because this game, again, is so stupid. How it's saying like, oh, we want to make jumping in the air really risky. It's going to be so risky to jump in the air, blah, 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 right? This game has never shown any of that, dude. Never. And this is like, we're already at a year of watching this game being played. There's a reason that I'm able to tell how all these games are going to work, dude, because these people are not that fucking smart, dude. Now, could this change? It could change. But generally speaking, games don't drastically change from beta test to final product, although this game is being beta tested for a year and a half, so we'll see. So anyway, 230, right? What do I have written down here? Look at this. He's going to go for his overhead here. Well, remember, not like we need the FD to block in the air in this game anymore, because jumping is so risky, quotation marks, blah, 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 blah. You can just chicken guard a ton of shit, right? Look at this. Oh my god, so risky. He does the guard break here. Oh, but Kaiser's already recovered. Well, shit. Damn, dude, blocking in the air is so risky in this game. For a year, I've been saying this. What, like, the only thing they've ever changed about this game is that now some moves actually have kind of like this real back stun when you block it in there. But generally speaking, again, why is, I mean, if anyone watched the matches too, half the characters were just jumping around the whole time, right? And I hate air. I don't like how they do air dashing in this game. I think it looks kind of. I think it's kind of weird, but, you know, whatever. I guess games need to change, right? But, you know, people are talking about, like, oh, air dashing is so powerful. Some people are saying air dashing is so powerful, though. You know, whatever, blah, blah. Or there's going to be, like, you know, there's a visual cue for whatever, dude. And I always talk about correlation doesn't equal causation. When you're looking at this game, again, you got to keep this in mind and think about the game on a deeper level. What is actually discouraging people from being in the air so often, right? You don't need the FD to block ground moves anymore. You don't need to block DPs with an FD anymore. We've already seen, again, you can chicken guard a lot of shit. Thankfully, they've fixed this a little bit. Again, I think it was was it like 6 months when they finally changed this a little bit? I'm sure these guys are extremely, big-brained here, that they couldn't see that immediately, but you know what I mean? It's like, okay, there we go. We just shot, bang. He doesn't have to FD that. He can just block it. He's already recovered. You know what I mean? He could go in for a punish, RC, YRC, whatever the fuck they call it in this game, blah, 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 fuck my titties up my butthole, But again, correlation doesn't equal causation, dude. What's to discourage people from jumping in the air as much when we already have seen that air battles are not rewarding you in the same way as well? Of course, there's still air conversions, but you're not getting air conversions the same way that you used to, right? So you're not going to be getting the same amount of damage. So even if you are hit in an air-to-air battle, it's not the same. It's not the same as being hit on the ground. What is discouraging characters from being in the air? Let's see what else I had written down here real quick. So anyway, we have that blah, blah, blah. He actually recovers in time. He could punish him. Damn. Blocking in the air is so risky, dude. What do I have here? Excuse me, sorry, 440. How do I say? I don't know why I had this stuff written down, but 440. Oh, I had a 417. What was that? 417. Why do I want to show 417? Oh, this was just showing that, the wall, again, and the developer said, oh yeah, we don't know why you wouldn't break the wall. And I've made a video how you could actually fix the wall to make it interesting in this game. But again, the wall just goes by off a time meter system. Look, it's already going to break because he had already been pressuring the guy. So again, the wall still goes off, the same stuff I said. Where is the mind game with the wall? And even the developers in their big brain, they're like, well, actually, we don't know why you wouldn't break the wall right now. We haven't decided why you wouldn't because it just seems like you always should. Yeah, no shit. Because you haven't fucking put a mind game in there, dude. It's just a fucking cheap pop. It's fucking sad. I'm over it. Again, what else do we have here? 440. Damn, he jumps. Oh my god, he just regularly blocks a DP in there because you don't have to FD. And you're always, you know what I mean? We've already seen how powerful being in the air is in this game. People are jumping all the time. You know what I mean? It's like kind of like, well, if we're always in the air, we're going to be taking less damage, even if we get hit, since air conversions are not the same anymore. It's not as bad as being hit on the ground, you know what I mean? We can just air block everything. It's not that risky, even though they said, oh, what the fuck? I blocked it? Oh, I got you. Okay, damn. Blocking in the air, it's really risky, guys. Damn, super risky. What do we have? 6-2. 6-2. What is 6-2? Again, you're in the air so much in this game because the risk reward is not correct currently, right? Boom, he blocks it. He actually was attacking before he hit the ground. Damn, you have so much air stun in this game, guys. It's not like before where you had the instant block to be able to do that, right? Now, well, we're always jumping like a jackass because we're not getting the same conversions anyway. And I'm not saying you don't get any conversions, but it's not the same as being hit on the ground, right? And it's like, oh, here's Kai. Damn, I actually recovered. I'm slashing you just in case you tried to get in, right? I mean, damn, that sure looked really risky. Look how much guard meter he took from that. You take so much guard meter when you block in the air. People won't want to do it. This game's been out. This game's been being tested for a year. That sure looked fucking risky to me, dude. What else do we have? 639. What do we have here? 639. Damn, another air block the DP without an FD. Leo actually RCs to try to make him safe. Leo actually RCs to make it safe because he blocked in there. But wait a second. Look at this. Kai actually recovers before Leo can even get anything out. Kai blocks the move on the ground, or blocks the move in the air without an FD. Leo RCs, whatever it's called. Why, I don't know what they call the RC in this game. Is it called drift? I forget what they're calling. Whatever the case, you know what I'm talking about. Kai's actually recovered before Leo. Can you imagine that thing Kai RCs to freeze the game and then punish him? Can you imagine? I can understand where some people might think that mind game is fun. It's like, oh, he RC, but then he RC, blah, 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 blah. I'm not saying that's not cool, but the risk reward for the stuff you're doing right now is very bizarre, especially when the developers have said that it's the exact opposite. Okay, that's what I'm getting at. I'm not saying it's a bad idea that you can have situations where you can be at a disadvantage and then RC yourself, whatever, and then punish the guy with RC, he RCs, blah, blah, blah. Those kind of like quick successions of, people using the game mechanics is fun. But when it's the exact opposite of how the developers said the game works, it makes you look really fucking stupid, dude, right? And I think that's all I really wanted to show, right? So, I mean, anyway. Whatever. Point is, why is jumping in the air so risky despite, they keep saying, oh, it's so risky to jump in there. You won't want to be in the air all the time. We haven't seen any of that. We've seen the footage of the game for a year. Why? What's the mind game of the wall right now? Again, the developers have said themselves, oh, we actually haven't decided what it is. It just seems like you should always break it. Yeah, no shit, because you haven't done anything with it. Anyway, point is, game comes out April 6th. Will I get it? I said before, health withstanding. Because, if anything, geez, my doctors were talking about me. If I get any worse, or they said I could actually do it right now, but they were telling me if I get any worse, I should really do this bone marrow biopsy to make sure it's not something else. But, I got health stuff. But health withstanding, next year, if the world, opens up a little bit, I want to be traveling again. So maybe I won't even be around to play it. Of course, I would like the game to be fun. There are some progressive things. There are some things I like. I mean, I like Kai. I guess you just have like a yellow Pikachu electricity around you when he electrocutes you now. Whatever. I think you were blue before, which I think was fine. I don't know why they needed to change that, but hopefully the game's fun. I just think and they have 6 months to fix it. They're beta testing these games for so long, so there's time to fix stuff. But man, this is a year of this shit, and this is instant stuff you can like instantly look at and see is a potential problem, right? You know what I mean? It took them 6 months the first time before I showed that some air moves even had stun period. For 6 months, no moves had any air stun, it looked like. And then they added this like reel back effect. And it's like, okay, I guess some moves are actually gonna, you can't chicken guard everything now, I guess, right? But it still looks like it's quite possible way too often, right? And especially no FD in the air, and when they're saying it's the exact opposite, it's sad, dude. Anyway, hopefully the game's fun. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck my titties. The end.